MiniBloxia and Tanqr are the biggest Roblox BedWars YouTubers and are widely considered as the best players. However, people have debated over who is better. So today, I will analyze both Tanqr and MiniBloxia. So I'm a fan of both Tanqr and MiniBloxia, so I will try to make it as unbiased as possible. So first of all, what makes a good BedWars player? I mean, there are a lot of difficult skills that you should master, so I'm gonna divide this into 4 parts. Sword fighting, aim, building, and juking. I mean, we have to be good at all of these things to be a pro BedWars player. Sword fighting is one of the most important things in PvP. There are a lot of different ways to sword fight. One is spam clicking, timer clicks, or be one of those kids who just auto click. Many usually has his character in shift lock while spam clicking and jumping around the enemy, and he also aims his crosshair at the enemy. This is actually a really good strategy. In fact, YouTuber named It's Crystals made a great video on showing how this strategy works.
Combos on your opponent since you can actually hit 5 blocks away like that.
And it actually extends your reach by 1 block. On the other hand, Tanqr is usually in first person while he PvP.
False accusations if I've ever seen some.
Because it actually have a longer reach in first person, and he also times his click and your hit on the enemy actually registers quickly. So the advantage Tanqr has is that his hit register even faster than Mini. But there is one thing we have to consider. Since Tanqr is usually in first person, he can really see his surroundings. However, for Mini, he is most of the time in third person. So that means he can see most of his surroundings. In that way, it will be easier for Mini to hit Tanqr than Tanqr to hit Mini. So honestly, Mini would beat in SWAT 5. So that's 1 point for Mini. Mini and Tanqr are both amazing at their bows and hit some of the cleanest shots we have seen in BedWars. Like, take a look at this clip.
I see him right there.
On the other hand, Mini has made some pretty awesome plays himself, like this clip right here.
You can't do it.
But it's quite hard to determine that who is better at both because there is one problem on YouTube. People usually leave their clips for their videos to boost audience attention. So I'm pretty sure that Mini and Tanqr cut out a lot of parts where they miss. I mean, it's pretty understandable and pretty smart to make good content. For example, in Spec Zombie Rush video, Mini missed quite a bit of shots because the editor only kept the shots on which he missed. This is because the footage was uncut, and I'm pretty sure that Tanqr missed a lot of shots that were cut out of his video. But Tanqr had once covered Arsenal videos in which he was goaded. Still, it's very difficult to decide who is truly better in the game in both. But because of Tanqr's Arsenal skills, Tanqr gets a point. When I say building, it doesn't mean start building a 16-layer bed defense. Like, what am I doing? I'm talking about building and touching the base next to you. Mini is more type of defensive player who makes sure that he gets his enemy low with a few bow shots. Or wait for the enemy to go in the shop and then break the bed. Tanqr is more type of offensive player. He charges into the enemy's base without giving them any time to think. With Tanqr's offensive strategy and Mini's more defensive strategy, and having both of them very close in PvP skill, I think Tanqr will win this one. Juking is very important skill to learn in BedWars. Dodging arrows, dodging the enemy's attacks, all of that is very important. Tanqr usually uses the layout of a map to his advantage. Mini on the other hand is a god at juking. He managed to juke 30 people in Spec's Zombie Rush video, and he is incredibly good at using blocks to his advantage.
Who's gonna do that? Nope, 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 nope. Oh, you thought.
Mini is usually faster with his jukes and has more efficient juking strategy than Tanqr does. Plus, he has handled intense situations by juking people out. I know, Mini and Tanqr both did 1v30, but in Mini's 1v30, he fought 30 players who were decent at the game.
Oh, 60 seconds!
Oh, there's not a chance.
With an M.
Oh my god, they all have like emerald swords.
In Tanqr's 1v30, he fought 30 random people and some of them were kinda clueless.
This Eva. That might be the play. That might be the play.
So I think it's safe to say that Mini gets a point for this one, which means they both are equally good at the game, at least in my opinion. But that's not all. We have to see a official 1v1 and none of my points are 100% accurate. So take my answers with a great unsolved mystery. Who knows, maybe Tanqr may take the W or Mini. I mean, it will be pretty exciting to see them both actually 1v1, but for now, it's a great unsolved mystery.